Hello, where to? Hi, Ethan. Hi, Fumuzile.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, ma'am. Sorry if there's background noise.
That's okay. We're going to ask you to mute yourself today, Ethan. Okay, if you can just help us with that. Thank you very much. Hello, Nzalama. I can see you. We're going to have to change your name, please.
So Nzalama, if you're not sure how to do that, you just press on your name and click more, and then you see there's a button called rename. You can rename yourself there. Let me know if you struggle. Okay, we're just gonna give 1 more minute for you guys, for the rest to join. But welcome. It's so nice to have you guys join us again tonight. Good evening, Yandi. Hi, Baja. Hi, Trevor. Welcome.
Hello, everyone.
Awesome. Okay, guys, so before I hand over to Coco, I just want to tell you guys that today we're going to do a lot of work. So I'm going to ask you guys to just mute yourselves if you don't have a question. If you have a question, you can just raise your hand, use your emoji and raise your hand. And when Coco sees that, she will tell you to unmute yourself, then you can ask the question. And then also, just to put some ground rules on as well, we're here to respect one another. That means when someone else talks, we can keep quiet and listen to them, so that also when you have a chance to speak, then everyone else can hear your question. Okay, so remember, we respect each other, we respect Coco, our tutor, and yeah, we're still here to have fun with you guys, so still feel free to ask questions. Just raise your hand when you do so. Okay. And yeah, I'm going to hand over to Coco, but you guys must enjoy. I'll see you again afterwards.
I didn't understand.
Okay, thank you very much, Elzan. Hello, everyone. Like Elzan said, we are going to all mute ourselves today because we're going to be doing a lot of concentrating. So I know that some of you are really fast with these activities. And if you are really fast, I would like us to at least respect the other kids and give them a chance to focus on what they're doing. So if you're done, I would like you to just put an emoji in the chat for me. Do not unmute and say, ma'am, I'm done. That is going to throw somebody else who's still super concentrated off. So we just need to make sure that if we're done, we just rest a little bit, give the emoji, and then when I'm done, trust me, they're going to get quicker and quicker. So we're going to have to finish in a lot quicker time. Then you can unmute if I call on you. Okay, so we're going to do our do now. Just answer questions A, B, C, and D for me, please.
Ma'am, I didn't charge my phone before I started because I thought I had enough energy. It's on 29%, so if I get kicked out, I'm sorry.
Oh, Coco, sorry, you're unmuted. Or you're muted.
Okay, sorry, yes, that's perfectly fine. If you can run and get a charger and plug it in, that would be great. But if you can't and you have to go early, that's fine too. Okay. I'm just trying to plug in my charger as well. There we go. Okay. Okay, I think that's enough time for everyone. Okay. All right. Hello, everyone. For those of you who are new, I'm seeing a couple of new names. Hello, my name is Teacher Coco. We're going to be doing integers today, and we're going to be looking at addition of integers today. All right. We're just going to look through our do now, and remember again, I did put the number line there, but always I want you to use your mental number line. So have a number line in your mind as you're doing these questions, because the number line is not always going to be there for you guys to use. So I hope you guys are with me there. All right, let's look at number one. Can I ask Theo, can you give me an answer for number one, please? It's so easy. I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to do it. A, number A, 4 plus 5.
Is 9, ma'am?
It's 9. Okay, so 4 plus 5 is equal to 9. Excellent. Okay, I think I gave you the easiest one. And then let me ask Olwe 2. Can you tell me what is 4 plus minus 4? Olwe 2, are you with us?
Ma'am, can I try?
Oh, again, remember, we're going to raise our hand. We're not going to unmute. Okay, so whoever it is who's unmuted, I need you to mute yourself, please, and raise a hand so that I can call on you. Okay, let me see whose hand that is. Okay, Dumelo, you can give us B, please.
Ma'am, it's -1.
-1. Yes, I actually do agree with you. Okay, so 4 plus minus 5 is -1. Excellent stuff. Well done, Dumelo. Okay, Yandisa, can you give me the answer for C?
Sorry, ma'am. +1.
+1. Okay, good. Yes, that is the correct answer. And then D, who wants to give D a try? Remember, raise a hand. Yes, Pumuzile. What is the answer for D? Pumuzile, can you hear me? Okay, Pumuzile is not answering. Maybe let's ask Nzalama. Can you tell me what the answer for D is? What is -4 plus -5?
-9.
-9. Okay, good. All right. Excellent. All of you guys got those answers 100% correct. So something looks quite similar about all of these answers, right? I mean, the answer for A is 9, and the answer for D is -9, and then the answer for B is -1, and the answer for C is +1. So what do we notice about these negative numbers. This one, -5 over there. So I've got a negative and a positive over here. And then I've got a negative and a positive over there. But in the other two, I have a positive number and a positive number there. And here I've got a negative and a negative number. What do we notice about these answers here? For the positive numbers and for the negative numbers. Can anybody tell me, did they notice something weird there?
Ma'am, they're the same numbers, but positive and negative.
Okay. Who said that? Remember, we need to put our hand up and then we can answer. Once you're done, please remember to put your hand back down.
Ma'am, it's Njabulo.
Okay. Hello, Njabulo. Very nice to have you with us. Okay. Okay, so he says that there is a +9 and a -9, yes. But how did we get to +9 and -9? Why isn't this answer over here -9? Why is it +9? And why is this answer down here? Why is that -9? How did we add these numbers that they give us these answers?
Ma'am, ma'am, has two positive numbers, so two positive numbers equals a positive, and then D has two negative numbers, which two negative numbers equals a negative number.
Oh, you genius, you. Yes, 100%. Well done. Yes, that's exactly what I was looking for. If I add two positive numbers, what kind of answer am I going to get out? Let me
Positive
ask.
number.
Yes.
Positive number.
Oh, remember, we need to unmute or put our hand up, so we should all be muted. And if I call on you, then you can give me the answer. Okay. So everybody in the chat needs to mute. And if I call, then you can give me an answer. Let me ask Trevor. Trevor, what do you think? If I add a -4 and -5, they're both negative numbers. What do we notice about the answer? What kind of answer are we going to get?
Well, ma'am, for both negative numbers, we'll add them together and we'll come out a negative number. The answer would be a negative number.
Exactly. So just like Njabulo and Trevor said, right, we notice that if we add two positive numbers together, the answer that we get is positive. And if we add two negative numbers together, the answer is then negative. Okay, those are the two things we need to keep in mind. So remember these two things. Okay, so keep that in mind. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to do a speed round. Okay, and I'm going to explain the rules before we do this. So I need you guys to have a pen and a piece of paper and make sure that you have a clear space, because I'm going to give you 10 questions to do. And you don't have to write out the question. All you have to do is write the answer for me. But here's the catch. I'm only going to give you guys a minute and a half. So I'm going to time you guys. Okay, you've only got a minute and a half. So I hope you've got your pen and paper ready, because when I get to the end of a minute and a half, I'm not going to hear any, wait, ma'am, I'm not finished. No. After a minute and a half, we are done. That's the end of it. Okay. I hope everyone's ready. You guys can give me a thumbs up if you're with me. I'm setting my timer. Are we ready?
Yes.
Thumbs up, thumbs up. Let me see. Yes. Thumbs up. We are muted and we have our thumbs up. Okay. Okay. All right. I hope everyone's got their stuff ready. We're going to go in on this one. Thank you, Trevor. Okay. Are you guys ready? Here are your 10 questions. There we go. 10 questions and your minute and a half starts now. Okay, time's up. Everybody put their pens down. Pens down, pens down. Okay, no more writing and no more cheating. I know I can't see you guys, but no cheating. Okay. All right, let's look at question number 1. Okay, so I'm going to go through the line. I hope you guys have your fingers close to your unmute button because I'm going to just go down the line, and whoever asks me the question or whoever asked to answer the question, then you're just going to quickly unmute and give me the answer. Okay, so everybody's hands down. I'm going to pick a couple of you and we're going to go down the line and you're going to give me an answer. Okay, are we ready? Okay, we're going to start with Theo. Plus 12 plus negative 12. What's my answer?
0.
0. Okay. 0. Okay. And then there's someone here called C-tab 1044. Who's C-tab 1044? Whoever that is, can you answer for me? Plus 3 plus minus 12. What is the answer? Ooh, I'm not sure who that is. Hello, C-tab 1044. Okay, I'm getting no response. Is there a sign of life? Anyone? Okay, I'm going to move on. All right, Ethan, can you give me the answer? Plus 3 plus minus 12.
Yes, ma'am. Just let me quickly zoom in. Ma'am, this would be, just quickly write, ma'am, busy looking. It would be negative 15.
Okay, so I've got that, negative 15.
I thought I was going to get it wrong.
Actually, it is a little wrong, but we're going to talk about that in just a little bit. Okay. We'll talk about that, but I'll show you where we went wrong. Okay. Njabulo, negative 3 plus positive 5. How much do I get?
Positive 7, ma'am.
Positive 7. Okay. All right. And under Njabulo, Neo, positive 7 plus negative 14. How much am I going to get? No, are you there? Oh, no, I can't quite hear you. I can tell you're unmuted, but no sound is coming out. Okay, I'm going to have to move on. I'll come back to you now once you've sorted your sound. All the way to positive 7 plus negative 14. All the way to? Oh, I don't think he's there. Okay, let me try Yandisa. Yandisa, can you give me the answer?
Ma'am,
Yes. Positive 7 plus negative 14.
negative 7.
Negative 7. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Andisa. And then there's Baja. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Baja, can you tell me what's positive 4 plus negative 15?
Negative 11.
Negative 11. Okay. Thank you very much. Dumisho, positive 8 plus negative 12. Dumisho, are you there?
Ma'am, negative 4.
Negative 4. Okay. Aisha. Aisha, can you tell me negative 9 plus positive 11? How much am I going to get? Ooh, I don't know if there's a bit of a lag. Aisha, are you there? Okay, no response from Aisha. Kendra, can you give me the answer? Negative 9 plus positive 11. What's that going to give us? Kendra? Oh, I'm wondering if people can hear me. Oh my goodness. Okay. How about Kamano? Kamano, can you tell me what's -9 plus +11? Oh my goodness, guys, is anybody listening? Is anybody here with me? I feel like I'm alone in the class now. Okay, let me see. Dumelo, can you answer?
I'm just keeping music because there's gunshots and everything in the background.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, Dumelo, can you tell me what's -9 plus +11?
Ma'am, it's +2.
+2. Okay, +2. Thank you. Nzalama, what about -13 plus +13?
Zero, ma'am.
Okay, 0, good. Okay, who else can I pick on who's going to answer? Every Trevor, can you give me Trevor, can you give me the answer for -6 plus +4?
-2.
-2, awesome. And then I'll give Njabulo another try. What about Njabulo, can you tell me what's +5 plus -6?
+11, ma'am.
+11, okay. Thank you very much. I'm going to tell you guys now that I have 3 incorrect answers. Who can spot my 3 incorrect answers?
Number 2, ma'am.
Number 2, so +3 plus -12.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yes, you're correct. This one we're going to have to redo. Yandisa, which other one can you spot for me? Yandisa, are you there?
Sorry, ma'am, I forgot to unmute.
Which other
Ma'am,
one?
you're looking for the incorrect one.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. -4.
Which one?
-4, ma'am.
-4 is actually correct. Okay, I'm going to ask someone who's actually spotted them. Who can tell me which other 2 are wrong? Pumuzile.
-13.
-13. There's no -13 here. Which one is that?
Ma'am.
Ma'am,
The one with the
-11.
0.
Hold on. Remember, we're going to raise our hands. Raise hands. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to know who's speaking. Yes, Pumuzile, which one is wrong?
+7.
+7. Yes, you're correct. That one's also not correct. You're correct about it not being correct. Well done. Okay. Theo, can you tell me which other one is wrong? There's one more.
0.
No, 0 is correct. There's one more that isn't correct. Njabulo, can you tell us which one it is?
-11, ma'am.
No, -11 is correct. Aisha, which one is it?
+11.
+11. Good. Okay. So I'm going to scroll up quickly to my number line over here, and we're going to look at these questions again. Okay. First, we're going to look at this one that says +3 plus -11, and then we're going to move it. Remember, if you can, use your mental number line, because the number line is not always going to be there, but you need to be able to envision what we're doing. Okay, so the question says +3. So we're going to start at +3, which is here, right? And we're going to add a negative number. So in what direction are we going to move? Left or right? You guys can unmute now. Are we moving left or
Right.
right if we're adding a negative number?
Right.
Okay, I've got right. That's not the correct answer I'm going to tell you. So everybody must know by now which one is the correct answer. Which way are we going to move?
Left.
Left. We're going to move to the left. How many times are we going to move to the left though? Look at the sum, guys. Don't forget, we need to look at the sum over here. How many times are we moving to the left?
12 times.
12 times. Yes. So we're going to move 12 times that way. So we're going to go from 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, there's our answer there. Our answer is actually -9. So the answer we were looking for over here is actually -9. -9. Okay, we're going to use the same idea to look at the answer for the other two. Okay, let's look at this one here. The next one says -3 plus +7. I hope you guys keep that in mind. Okay, I'm just going to write it up here so that I can go back to my number line. Okay, so -3 plus +5. There we are. I hope I wrote the question down correctly. Yes, -3 plus +5. Can I ask, where's Ethan? Is he gone? Ethan, are you here with us? Oh, he seems to be gone. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I'm here. Sorry.
Are you here? Okay, wonderful. Okay, I want to pick on you for this question. Right, we're looking at -3 plus +5. Okay, so I'm going to start at -3 here. And because we're adding a negative number, in what direction? I'm sorry, we're adding a positive number. What direction am I going to move in?
You're going to go right, ma'am.
Yes, we're going to go right. How many times are we going to go right?
5 times.
5
times. Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's our answer for that question. So
It's
the answer to exactly -3 plus +5 will give us positive. Oh, no, I'm doing the wrong thing now. Sorry. Will give us +2. Okay. All right. And then our very last one, we're going to try that one again. Okay, I just need to erase all of this stuff. My goodness. Okay. Let's try the last one. Can I ask Kendra to help us solve this last one? It says +5 plus -6. Let's move back up here so you guys can see the number line. I'm going to write it down. +5 plus -6. Okay, so I'm going to start at +5, which is here. And which way am I going to move? Are you with me, Kendra? Ooh, it sounds like your sound isn't so great.
To the left, ma'am.
Ooh, who's speaking? Is it Kendra?
No, ma'am.
Okay, we have to put our hand up if we want to speak, remember? Have I got a hand? Okay, Dumelo, yes. Where are we going to move? To the left or to the right?
To the left.
Okay, how many times am I moving to the left?
6 times.
6 times. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's my answer. So -5 plus +5 plus -6 is going to give us -1. All right, do we all understand how to do these sums? Okay, if I can just get an emoji or a thumbs up, that would be great. Okay, I'm getting emojis. Awesome. Jabulo gets it. Aisha understands. Pumzile, awesome. Temba says he understands. Okay, guys, I don't want to move on if you guys don't understand what's going on. Yandisa's got it. Okay, if you're stuck, I want you guys to stop me and tell me, no, ma'am, I don't understand what's going on. Help me. Please help me. Okay. So you need to tell me because, as you can see, we're going to go for another round. Okay, because that was round one. We're going to start round 2 now of the same concept. But who can tell me what we've noticed if we're adding two numbers that don't look the same? Let's say, for instance, in that one here, I start at +8, right? And if my second number is negative, what direction am I going to move in? You guys can unmute. You can tell me what direction am I going to move in? Pumzile, what direction?
Left.
To the left. Okay, so if I'm adding a negative number, I'm going to move to my left. Very well done, Pumzile. Okay, now if I've got a negative number like this one, and I add a positive number, in what direction am I going to move? Njabulo, what direction am I going to move? Oh, I'm not getting an answer. Nzalama, can you answer for me?
I said right.
To the
Oh,
right,
okay,
ma'am.
there he goes. To the right, yes. Okay, so remember, guys, that the first number that we get here, this is our start point. Okay, this over here is where we start. So we start at this number. So if you've got that mental number line going, if your first number is -13, take your mind to the number -13. So you close your eyes, go to -13, and then the next number that we're adding, if it's positive, we're going to move to the right. And if it's negative, you're going to move to the left. Okay, so you guys need to remember that. Okay, awesome stuff. We're going to move to round 2. Are you guys ready? Thumbs up. Okay, and remember again, if you're done, just type chat, like in the chat, just type done, ma'am. I've got it. I understand. I'm completely done, so that everybody else who's concentrating, we only have a short amount of time. They need to kind of be in hyper concentrate mode. So we need to give them that time to concentrate. So if you're done, you just type in the chat, I'm done, and then you rest. Wait for the 2 minutes to be up. Okay, good. I hope we're all ready for the next round. Okay. Oh, look, I'm drawing lines now instead of actually moving my screen up. Okay. Here is your next round of questions. I'm going to set my clock before you guys start cheating. 2 minutes, ready, set, go. Okay, time's up. Everybody put their pens down. No more writing. No more writing. Some of you guys are really fast, hey? I think some of you guys finished in like 45 minutes, 45 seconds. Your brains work fast, but I hope all the answers are correct. You're just not writing whatever number comes into your head. I hope you guys actually know the answers. Okay, we're gonna start marking and I'm just gonna go down the list. So guys, no hands, no hands. I'm going to ask everybody to answer one of the questions for me. Okay, I'm going to start with Pumzile, -1 plus negative, -13 plus -1. What is my answer?
-14.
-14, absolutely correct. Well done. Okay, Temba, +9 plus -9.
Ma'am, 0.
0. Excellent. Awesome. Okay, who's after Temba? Let's see. Jabulo, you're up, sir. -15 plus +3.
-7, ma'am.
-7. Give that another think. -15 plus +3. Look at your mental number line. I start at -15 and I'm adding a positive number. So I'm going to move how many to the right? Try and calculate again.
-18.
Ooh,
Oh,
you're moving in the wrong
positive.
direction.
Ma'am,
Okay, anybody want to help him out?
Ma'am, can I help?
Yes, ma'am.
Who said, ma'am, can I help? Temba, was that you?
Me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's ask Temba. Okay, -15. I'm going to move 3 places to the right. I'm going to land on what number?
Ma'am, -12.
-12. Good stuff. Okay, well done. Theo, can you give me the next answer? +4 plus +2. What am I going to get?
2. +2.
Ooh, okay, I start at +4, and because 2 is a positive number, I'm going to move to the right 2 times. What number am I going to end up on?
+6.
+6. There we go. Excellent. Okay. Okay, I just want to see who else I have here. Neo, are you going to be able to unmute and give me the answer to number 5? No, are you there? Oh, yes, you're unmuted. -12 plus +9. Oh my goodness, I hope you're answering and I just can't hear you because nothing is coming out. There's no sound on your side. I don't know what we can do about that. Oh, I'm so sorry, Neo. Can you type in the chat next time and then I'll be able to see your answer, hey? Can you type the answer in the chat for me? -12 plus +9. Ooh, okay, I'm not getting an answer. Who can help him? Or her? I don't know if it's a him or her.
Ma'am, can I try?
I think Dumelo got to it first. Dumelo, -12 plus +9. The one who said, can I try? I'm going to ask you next. Okay.
-3.
-3. Excellent. I start at -12 and I move 9 to the right. Okay, Miss, can I try? Who was that?
Yandi.
Yandisa. Yes, I know. Yes, and you're going to get this one right for me. -3 plus -1. What answer am I going to get?
-4.
-4. Excellent. You are very smart. Well done. Okay. Awesome stuff. Let me ask Pumuzile. -5 plus +1. And no, yes, I do. It's negative. Sorry. Yes, Pumuzile.
-4.
-4. Excellent. And I do see your answer in the chat now. Very well done. You are 100% correct. Okay, Baja. +9 plus +8.
Positive 17.
Positive, how much?
17.
17, excellent. Dumisho, can you give me positive 10 plus negative 1?
It's positive 9.
Positive 9. Oh, you guys are super smart. Excellent stuff. Okay, and Stembiso, can you tell me negative 14 plus negative 15? Oh, this one is a bit hard. Oh,
Ma'am. Ma'am.
yes, I hear you fine. Yes, Stembiso.
It's negative 21. I mean 29.
Oh, there we go.
Negative
Yes,
29.
negative 29. Awesome stuff. Okay, I'm so glad that you guys are getting the hang of this. How confident are you guys feeling? Let me ask on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being I don't understand anything, and 10 being absolutely. And oh, Tumisha says 12. Excellent. Okay, guys, be as
100.
honest as possible. Oh, there's 100. I'm getting
Gazillion.
a 10 and a gazillion. Oh, excellent stuff. Okay, and 11. So I'm pretty sure you guys are really good. Njabulu, I can't read how many zeros that is, but that looks like 10 trillion from where I'm sitting. But that's excellent, guys. That means the next round, can I then, let me see if I can challenge you guys. Can I give you guys, instead of 2 minutes, can I give you 1 minute? Are you guys going to be able to?
No.
Yes,
No.
ma'am.
No.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Let's take a vote in the chat though. Remember, we have to be muted. Okay, let's take a vote in the chat. Just type 1 or 2, 1 for 1 minute, 2 for 2 minutes, and then I'll count them and see. Remember, guys, these particular questions, hold on. Okay, so remember these particular questions, guys, you have to get really, really good at and really fast at. So the quicker your brain works, and remember, the quicker you move through your mental number line, the easier this maths is going to be for you. And I promise you guys now, when you get to grade 8, 9, 10, all the way to matric, you're going to be doing these things. We're just going to add like an X and a Y, but you're going to be adding integers exactly the way that we see them here. Okay, Njabulo, I'm only going to count your answer once. You can't give me 6 million ones, but a lot of people still seem comfortable with 2. Okay, so we're still going to go for 2 minutes, but guys, try your absolute best to work as fast as possible because we're training our brains to be faster at maths. Okay, get your pen and paper ready. We're going for round 3. Okay. Are we ready? And here are your questions. Setting my timer. 3, 2, 1, go.
Done, ma'am.
Oh, no mute, no unmuting. Time's up. Pens down. Okay. All right. I don't think these were that hard, actually, because we all already kind of comfortable with this. But I'm going to be picking on everybody who asked for 2 minutes, because I know you guys were done before 2 minutes. So I'm going to start at the top of the list. And Dumisho, you are up first. Can you give me the answer for -11 plus +1? What am I going to get?
-10.
-10, yes. Excellent. This is why I'm doubting that you needed more than 1 minute. You know your answers. Okay, awesome stuff. Trevor, -3 plus -12. What's my answer?
-8.
Ooh, try again. Not -8. I started -3 and I'm adding a negative number. What direction am I moving in?
I'm moving left.
Yes. How many times am I moving left?
Let's see. It's all right, 9 times.
Ooh, no. We're not moving 9 times. The question tells us how many times we're moving. Who can help him?
Me, ma'am.
I'm going to ask Pumuzile because she raised her hand. So I'm going to, Pumuzile, can you help us here? Okay, so Trevor is at -3 and he has to move to the left. How many times?
-15.
Okay, yes, that is the answer. Yes, -15, but he did have to move 12 times. Okay, I hope you understand how we got to -15, Trevor. If not, take out your timeline. Not your timeline, I'm sorry, your number line and quickly count. If I'm sitting at -3 and I move 12 to the left, I'm going to end up at -15. Okay. But excellent try. Awesome stuff. Okay, my next victim is Olwetu. Olwetu, what is +13 plus -12?
+13.
+13. Not quite. So I'm sitting at +13 and I have to add -12. Which way is my negative number going to move? Which way do my negative numbers move?
At the right.
Oh, no. I don't know if you guys are seeing me in the opposite direction, but we're moving to the left, I don't know which way you guys are seeing me. How many times are we going to move to the left?
13 times.
No, we're moving 12 times. Remember the question says -12. Right? And if we're sitting at 13 and we move 12 times to the left, where are we going to end up? A quick mental number line calculation. Where are we going to end up? Nzalama, can you help her?
Ma'am, may I please give you the answer first? This now
Okay, what is the answer?
+1.
+1, yes, because if we move from 13 and we move 12 times to the left, we're going to end up at +1. Okay, excellent answer, Nzalamo. Excellent try. Okay, Olwetu, we're going to try again later on. Okay. All right. Baja, can you give me the next one? +6 plus +1. What am I going to get to?
+7.
+7?
7.
+7. Yes, you're correct. Okay, +7. Okay, and then let me go down the list. Let me see. Theo, Can you tell me -3 plus +5? How much do I get?
Divide. -8.
Oh, no, I'm sitting at -3 and I move 5 to the right-hand side. How much where am I going to land?
2.
At?
2.
At 2, yes, +2. Good. Okay, Pumzile, can you give me the next one? +2 plus -10.
-8.
Excellent. Well done. Amazing stuff. Aisha, can you tell me what +12 plus +1 is? This one's an easy one.
13.
13. Easy stuff. Plus 13. You can just say 13 or +13, but very well done. Temba, +10 plus +10. Very easy.
$20.
Yes, +20. Okay, last question. Can I ask Yandisa? +9 plus -6.
+3.
+3. Excellent. Okay. All right, guys, after that round, I'm going to ask you guys again, who seems or who feels 100% positively okay with everything that we're doing here?
Me, ma'am.
Me, ma'am.
For me, let's put emojis in the chat. Let's see how many of you guys are okay with all of this. Okay, awesome. Is there anybody who's still a little bit confused? Oh, I'm seeing so many great emojis in the chat. Oh, awesome, guys. Okay. I knew all of you guys would get it. This is perfect stuff. Okay. Unfortunately, that's all we have time for today, because before we go, we still have to figure out our puzzle. Are we ready? Are we ready for our puzzle?
Yes, ma'am.
Remember, we have to solve all the way to puzzle number 6 today. Okay. Oh, and Pumzile tells me that she got everything right through that whole lesson, because she's excellent like that. I know that you all are. Amazing stuff. Okay, are we ready for the puzzle?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Excellent.
ma'am.
And remember last time, do not answer unless you are 100% sure. Otherwise, we're going to be stuck again. Okay, so rather than answer, let's get to the answer together. Okay, we're going to slowly get to the answers together. Let's look at our puzzle for today. I just want to move up to my number line over here. But then, okay, we're going to be looking at.
Ma'am, can you please zoom in a bit?
Ooh, I'm zooming in. Remember, we raise our hands before we scream into the camera.
Sorry, ma'am.
That's okay. That's okay. Okay, so we are at -2 in Aberdeen. So if we're going all the way to puzzle 6, we have to solve London, Dublin, Cardiff, Lisbon, Paris, and Athens. That's where we need to stop today. Okay, so this is our sum. It says Aberdeen is -2. Okay, Aberdeen is -2. Okay, we'll see how many we can actually get through today. I don't think we will be able to get through all of them. Okay. If Aberdeen is -2 and London is 4 degrees higher, what is the answer we're looking for? Temba, be 100%. Ooh, don't unmute and scream the answer, because if you do and you get it wrong, we're going to be stuck again. Okay. Okay, Temba, are you 100% sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so if Aberdeen is -2 and London is 4 degrees higher, what is the temperature in London?
Ma'am, +2.
Oh, yes, amazing. Okay, +2. Excellent. So I'm going to reveal what's behind our first puzzle. Okay, remember, we're trying to figure out what planet is behind here. Okay, let's see if we get anything. Nothing. Let's try and solve another one. So number 2, remember guys, we're starting at -2. We're always going to start at -2. Okay, so if Aberdeen is -2 and Dublin is 1 lower, okay, so I'm minusing. Remember which way a negative number moves. What is the temperature of Dublin? Sorry, not London, Dublin. Nzalamo, are you sure you've got the right answer for me? Nzalama? Oi, she's stuck. How about Theo? Oh, Theo's raised hand just went away. Are you not going to answer the question for me? Let me ask. Okay, I'm going to start picking on you guys. Let's see. Trevor, where are you?
I'm right here, ma'am.
Excellent. Okay, so if Aberdeen is -2 and Dublin is 1 degree lower, what is the temperature in Dublin? So lower means we're minusing. So what is the temperature in Dublin going to be?
-1.
Ooh, does somebody want to help him quickly? 5, 4, 3.
-3.
Yes, -3. Yes, excellent. Okay, I'm going to give you guys that one, but you're going to have to help each other. Okay, awesome stuff. Okay, lift this one, see if we get anything, and nothing. Okay, so nothing behind 1 or 2. Okay, so let's answer one more and see if we get something for this one. Okay, so the next one says Aberdeen is -2 and Cardiff is 3 degrees higher. So we're adding 3. Okay, who can give me the answer for this one? Somebody who's not Temba or Nzalama, because you guys seem to have all the answers.
+1.
Oh, yes. Who said +1?
Me, ma'am.
Oh, okay, I'm not going to know who me is, but okay, thank you. Okay, yes. So the answer is +1. And let's see what's behind 3U. Okay, so our planet doesn't start with the letter U, but it has the letter U in it. So you guys can go and try and figure out what this particular planet is. I think there are a couple of planets that have the letter U in them, and then we'll look at it again. It might be Neptune, Temba, we don't know. Okay, all right, guys, that's all we have time for today. Unfortunately, I might have gone over time a little bit, so we do need to go. Okay, thank you guys so much for today. You guys are always excellent. I'm going to pass on to Elzon so she can tell you guys what we're going to do next. Okay.
Thank you so much, Coco. Well done, guys. Give yourselves all a hand clap. You guys worked so hard. Thank you so much for participating with Coco. And yeah, thank you for respecting one another and listening and muting yourself and unmuting yourself when Coco said so. So thank you so much. It's just so that we have a bit of more order in the class, if that makes sense. But we still want you guys to have fun, and we hope you did tonight. So as you all know, I'm here to show you what you've done today. You've done addition of integers. So well done to you guys. There's only 2 more lessons left with Coco. Can you believe it? We're already halfway. So before I go on to the work we need to do for this weekend, you guys want to see who's on the leaderboard? If it's a yes, let me see
Yes,
some.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
We'd love
ma'am.
to see that.
Yes. Okay,
Yes,
guys,
Mara, spaghetti tapot.
here we go.
Spaghetti tapot.
We've got first place Ridwan with 16 activities done. Let's give him a massive hand clap. I don't think he's joining us today.
No.
So, but if you see him again, come on next time, give him a big shout out. Then in second place, we've got Theo with 9 lessons done. Well done, Theo. In third place, we've got Sembiso with 8 lessons done. You guys are on each other's backs, eh? Fourth place, Pumuzile with 7 lessons done. And we've got a tie of Anel Owetu and Trevor in 6th place. Oh, sorry, this is in 5th place with 6 lessons done. So well done to all you guys. Great work. Just because your name isn't on here doesn't mean it can't be on here next week, okay? So remember, hard work pays off, okay? So if you want to see your name on here, you know what to do. Then, as we go on to our revision work for this weekend and before Tuesday's class, you can go onto the Watobe app and see integers in your topic. And then you guys can take a picture or take notes under calculate with integers. You can do the homework of adding negative numbers. Okay. Yes. Are you guys fine? Can I stop the screen share? Do you guys still want to make a note?
Oh, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yes,
Ma'am.
then be so.
for all the activities in integers, I finished them.
Well done. Maybe we'll see your name next week on the leaderboard a bit higher, Stembiso, but well done. Okay, guys, that's all from us. Unfortunately, our time is done. Trevor, you had a question.
I saw Mrs. Marilise Bernard was here. So she's here today.
She is.
I'm here, yes. I've been here the whole time.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi there.
Ma'am.
Simba.
Ma'am, I have a twin that wants to join. So we'll be like sharing the same phone, but our father wants to pay an additional 50 rand for him.
Awesome. Coco, you're muted again.
I completely forgot. You can either send them a referral code or you can ask their dad to sign them up for that 50 rand on the Watobe app, on the website. So they can go to watobe.co.za and sign up with us. Okay.
Yes.
Love to see a friend in here. Guys, invite all your friends, all of them. Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
Awesome, guys. Well, take care. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy Heritage Day tomorrow. And then we are
Enjoy
looking
your
forward to
weekend,
seeing
ma'am.
you all again on Tuesday. Thank you.
Thanks so much, guys. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, guys. Remember to practice.
Bye.
Practice.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, Temba. Bye, Trevor.
Bola. Oh,
Bye-bye, Andisa.
Bye.
Bye.